Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Network Merchandise Shop. Pick up your logo merchandise by heading over to abvnetwork.com, clicking on Shop, and start filling your basket today. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers a fully customizable carrying case that allows you to take your favorite distilled spirits or cocktail ingredients with you. Whether you're looking for something for yourself, a customized gift, or logoed items for your business gift shop, the Bar to Go can help. Check them out at thebar2go.com. That's the number 2 in the Bar to Go. Don't forget our friends at Neely Family Distillery now ship their unique distilled spirits directly to you. To order yours, simply call 859-394-3258. Tell them the ABV Network sent you. And now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we taste and rate batch number 9 of the monthly single barrel releases from StilL 630 in St. Louis. My name is Justine Mays. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, McNew.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Hello.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Hello. How's it going?
Good.
Very good.
Very warm Sunday here in Michigan.
Yes.
That is true.
It's just plain hot here.
All right. So we have a StilL 630 release, and it is a Bourbon Daily show, so I suppose we're supposed to come up with a small talk that nobody did. But I'm going to throw it over to Patrick because he's here. He just had his wedding reception. How was your weekend, Patrick?
Woohoo.
I had a great weekend. You know, when I was planning the wedding, I never thought that I would get married in a distillery. So I am really happy. My wife had a good time as well, and I'm not too hungover. So job done.
You're still here today, so that's good.
Yeah.
I'm still here.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep,
Thank you so much.
congratulations to you guys. Tell your wife we said cheers.
Does your wife like bourbon, or was this kind of newer for her?
You know, it's funny. So whenever I'm drinking, you know, any bourbon or whiskey, I always kick it over to her because her nose is far superior to mine. But she doesn't enjoy drinking it straight. However, during the last year or so, her new favorite cocktail is an old fashioned. And during the wedding, she was drinking old fashions all night.
All right.
Nice.
Very nice. And you guys went to Journeyman, so that's a great distillery. They have a cool event center, so that's awesome.
Yes. Yeah, it is a fantastic venue. It's an old, I think it's an old corset factory. So it's really rustic and like a lot of exposed wood. And it's a fun place to drink whiskey.
That's awesome.
Is there any place that's not fun to drink whiskey?
You know what? You know, it's a very good point. It's a very good point.
It does sound like a great atmosphere, though.
Very true. So we'll just go ahead and jump into this. We'll go out to break, and then Justine will bring it back, and we'll jump into today's sample.
Hello, this is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, and let's talk for a moment about our sponsors, the people that make this show happen. First up is our friends at Moonshine University. In 2017, I completed my Executive Bourbon Steward certification at their office in Louisville. The information I learned through lead instructor Colin Blake and their team there is something that I continue to draw upon frequently in my role at the ABV Network. It truly is the standard of establishing a benchmark of knowledge of the bourbon industry. From history to production to brands and people, it's all there. Check out their full listing of programs, including Executive Bourbon Steward Certification, production classes if you're considering starting a distillery, and much more at moonshineuniversity.com. I also want to talk about Neely Family Distillery. Back in May of 2018, I met Royce Neely at Limestone Branch's Craft Bourbon Festival. It ended up not only being the start of a great friendship, I started to truly learn about what makes craft whiskey so amazing. You see, I had been a bourbon drinker for over 30 years at that point, and like many people who had been drinking bourbon a long time, I was hard-coded into thinking big bourbon was where it was at and craft was on a journey to get there. Spending time with Royce and learning the things he does to make his whiskey taste better started to really get me to appreciate how things like sweet mashing, open top fermentation, pot distillation, and the grains you are using not only makes your product taste better coming off the still, but also out of the barrel as well. I still love heritage brands and they make up a bulk of my collection. But when you find a craft distiller that is truly dedicated to the craft of distilling, you are drinking some of the best whiskey out there on the market today. That's exactly what's happening at Neely Family Distillery today. Check them out on the web at neelyfamilydistillery.com, or better yet, stop by and see them at their distillery in Sparta, Kentucky. And now, back to the show.
All right, I'm Neil.
And I'm Melanie.
Together we're the Robinsons, and you're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back. Today on the show, we are reviewing batch number 9 of the StilL 630 single barrel bourbon.
Yes, we are. So if you haven't poured it yet, go ahead and do so.
I like the nose on this one.
Yeah, it smells like really sweet, really caramely for me.
Kind of a little graham cracker too, I think.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Patrick?
Yeah, I was thinking the first note that I got was like a sweet bread, or almost like any kind of like sweet like breakfast, like pancakes or like cinnamon roll or like French toast.
Yeah. Neil, Melanie, what do you guys think?
I was thinking the same thing in the grain forward with the little bit of bread. Yeah, absolutely. Not cereal, but the bread.
Yeah, could be a breakfast bourbon.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I kind of get like a raisin bread sort of thing, like cinnamon raisin bread.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I was getting some
It was
dark
like-
fruits too.
Yeah, it was like right as you said raisin, like that was like popping
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
I was smelling it. But yeah.
Or raisin cookie.
Yeah. It's almost a little bit sweeter than a breaded cookie. Makes sense.
Do we know the mash bill on this one?
Justine, do you have it?
I do not.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm trying to think of
It's sweet.
yeah.
Good.
Yeah, Steve's got the bottle, so all I have is a little sample bottle.
Yep. Yeah, if it's a single barrel though, would it just be Dave's normal mash bill, or does he switch that up often? Do you know?
I don't know. I feel like we've talked about it before on these shows, and I can't remember if they had said before if they switched it up when we've had Dave or Andrew on.
Yeah.
I get kind of a dry finish on this.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes sweet,
The sweetness.
initially, but
yeah.
then it's dry.
Yeah, the sweetness comes through, but then it has a dry finish.
It's got a nice heat to it, though.
Mhm.
It does.
Good mouthfeel. It's very balanced.
It doesn't seem like it's a very high proof. Do we know what the proof is?
No. I think they're usually 90 proof.
Yeah,
I
I'd
think.
say it's 100, less than 100.
Yeah.
Kind of got like a zing to it, like a,
Mhm.
I don't want to, like a citrusy zing,
Yeah, citrus.
like an orange peel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like kind of like if you used like orange bitters instead of regular bitters, kind of get that.
Mm-hmm.
We have done that. But Patrick, your bride might like this one. It's similar to an old fashioned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ice in it.
Yeah, here, give it a try.
See if she approves.
It has like old fashioned characteristics.
Mhm.
You actually like it? No. I think she enjoys the flavor. She still struggles with the burn.
That's all right.
For some reason, I get like a really strong, like malty, like backbone to this. Like it's almost like a higher proof, like Speyside Scotch to me. I can't get over that, but
Hmm.
maybe I'm crazy, but I really enjoy it.
The more I drink of it, I kind of get more of like a breadier note, almost like
Yeah.
I want to say like cake, but it's not as sweet as cake. But I don't know what it is, but I like
Yeah.
it. It's good.
I'm liking it neat, but I really do want to shove it into an old fashioned and see what happens.
I bet you this would be really good in an old fashioned.
Yeah, just enhance the other flavors.
Yeah.
I think it would definitely hold up.
Yeah. Yeah, you should name this one Old Fashioned July.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
So we'll go ahead and do our little scoring. And we do go out 3 decimal places if you so choose. So we'll go with Neil. What do you think first?
I really like this. I think it's good. It's not the best that I've had from StilL 630, but I like it.
Yeah.
I'm going to say a 92.725.
Melanie?
I'll do a 94.630.
Patrick?
Is it an amateur score if I like don't go to 3 decimal places?
No, it's fine.
No,
Some people
you
don't.
And if you want.
Dave
this
Dave
is-
is a numbers guy, and so yeah, there's always a lot of meaning behind the numbers of anything that Dave does. And so Steve, anytime he does it, he always does like the 0.630 at the end, just for that. So yeah, if you want to just give it a flat number, it's perfectly fine.
No, I love it. I'm in the same ballpark as everybody else. I'll give it a 91.630. There you go.
I'm going to go a solid 90. I really enjoy it by itself, but I think I'm going to enjoy it more in a cocktail. Solid 90 though.
I am going to do 93.150. Let me add these up and write it down.
We need a barrel drum roll.
Yeah, I feel like we should have like some math music happening in the background. Some Jeopardy music or something.
So this one came in at 92.427. So that puts it in 5th place. So as of right now, batch number 4 from February is holding the top spot at 97.894. Batch number 8 from June is 95.850. Batch number 5 from March is 95.447. Batch number 7 from May is 94.456. And then that puts this one right in the 5th spot at 92.427.
Not a bad spot, right in the middle.
Yeah.
That's about right.
Yeah, I mean, his stuff is all good.
Yeah, these are definitely fun. The experimental ones are fun too, but these are definitely great.
This one was definitely interesting. We'll wrap this one up with where everyone can find us. Justine, where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at JA_Maze. You can find our shop at abvnetwork.com and on Instagram at abvnetworkshop.
All right, and I am on Instagram at McNew, ABV. Justine, anything else you want to say before we wrap up the show?
Just like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments that helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. Also, if you like what we're doing, please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/theABVNetwork.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Cheers.
Peace.
Cheers.
Before we finish the show, let's chat for a moment about Moonshine StilL Pro. Moonshine StilL Pro has a full line of products to help the home distiller. Whether you just want to experiment on a small scale on the stove in your kitchen or try your hand at a bigger setup in the backyard, Moonshine StilL Pro can help. They have different still offerings as well as accessories and even grains from Goldstone Mill to help you make whiskey on par with what you get from your favorite distillery. They can even assist with a DIY still project by supplying some of the parts you can't make yourself. Check them out at moonshinestillpro.com. At the ABV Network, we're lucky enough to have some great friends. Amongst those friends is the Goldstein family, owners of Goldstone Mill. Goldstone Mill is a full-service mill offering a variety of heritage and heirloom grains. Their unique approach of working with mills around the country allows them to offer you affordable shipping opportunities to meet the unique needs of your distillery or brewery. They will consult with you to ensure the grains you are selecting meets the unique flavor profiles you are looking for. If you are a home brewer or distiller and you're looking for the grains that your local distillery or brewery uses, Goldstone Mill is the place to look. Check them out on the web at goldstonemill.com, call them at 217-254-6613, or shoot them an email at hello@goldstonemill.com.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.